Hi, let's continue with our section. In this video, I will introduce to you Pandas. So this is an optional video. So if you are expert in Pandas, you don't need to watch this video. Just skip this one and watch the next one. So Pandas is a software library written in Python and is the basis for data manipulation and analysis in the language. So its name comes from the panel data and econometric terms for dataset that include observations over multiple time periods for the same individuals. So Pandas offers a collection of high performance, easy to use and intuitive data structures and analysis tools that are of great use to marketing analysts and data scientists alike. It has the following two primary object types. The first one is data frame. So this is the fundamental tabular relationship object that stores data in rows and columns like a spreadsheet. To perform data analysis and functions and operations can be directly applied to data frames. The second one is series, so this refers to a single column of data frame. The value can be accessed through its index. As series automatically infers a type, it automatically makes all data frames well structured. So the following figure illustrates a pandas data frame with an automatic integer index, such as 1, 0, 2, or 3. So we have year, product, line, and also we get the product one type, product two order, method type one, retailer, quantity, and unit. So this is a sample pandas data frame. So now that you understand what pandas objects are and how they can be used automatically get structured data, so let's look at some of the functions that we can use to import and export data in pandas and see if the data we pass is ready to be used for further analysis. So every team in a marketing group can have its own preferred data type for their specific use case. Those who have to deal with a lot more text than numbers may refer using JSON or XML, while others may prefer CSV, XLS, or even Python object. Pandas has a lot of simple APIs application. API which is application program interfaces that allow it to read a large variety of data directly into data frames. Some of the main ones are shown in here. So let's look at some of the main ones. So we got CSV, JSON, HTML, XML, Excel, starter, SAS, clipboard, Python, Pickle file format. So we have the read function which is read CSV. We have read JSON, read HTML, read XML, read Excel, read starter, read SAS, read clipboard, and then read Pickle. And then the write function is to. So we just put the two in front and then the format is here. So we got the CSV, JSON, HTML, and XML is a text. Excel status is a binary and SAS is also the binary. Clipboard is also a text and Python Pickle file format is also a binary. So remember that well-structured data does not have a hierarchical honest data. The read XML, read JSON, and read HTML function and others cause the data to lose its hierarchical data types nested structure and convert it into flattened objects such as lists and list of lists. So Pandas, however, does support hierarchical data for data analysis. So you can save and load such data by pickling from your session and maintaining hierarchy in such cases. So when working with data pipelines, it's advised to split nested data into the separate streams to maintain the structure. So when loading data, Pandas provides us with additional parameters that we can pass to reach the functions so that we can load the data differently. So some of the additional parameters that are used commonly when importing data into Pandas are given here. So we got a skip row equal k. So this skip the first k rows. We got end rows equal k. So this passes only the first k rows. Names equal column 1, column 2. So this lists the column names to be used in the past data frame. Header equal k. This applies the column name corresponding to the k row as the header. For the data frame, k can also be none. Index column equal column. So this set column as the index of the data frame being used. This can also be a list of column names used to create multi-index or none. So use column is I equal I1, I2. So this provides either integer positional indices in the document column or strings that correspond to column names in data frame to be read. So for example, 0, 1, 2 or full bars. So once you have read the data frame using the API as explained earlier, you will notice that unless there is something grossly wrong with the data, the API generally never fail and we always get a data frame object after the call. However, we need to inspect the data ourselves to check whether the right attribute has received the right data, for which we can use several inbuilt functions that Pandas provides. Assume that we have stored the data frame in a variable called df, and then we have df head will return the number, the first n rows of the data frame, and no n is passed. By default, the function is considered to 5. The same with the tail, it will return the last n rows of data frame, and if no n is passed, the function will consider to be 5. The f shape will return a tuple of the type, which is the number of rows and number of columns. The type will return the type of data in each column of the pandas data frame, such as float, chart, and so on. And finally, the info will summarize the data frame and bring inside type of values and count of the no values. And that is only this video, so I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video.